Social Welfare Policies, Dr. Robinson, Social Work 125. The Mental Health Act of 1980, signed by Jimmy Carter, was put in place to end the unfair treatment of individuals with mental illness. Within a month after Ronald Reagan's election, he began cutbacks in the areas of mental health and created the Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act of 1982 that merged money from mental health programs into block grants, and with fewer dollars going to the states. The states had the discretion to use them however they saw fit, often perpetuating programs already deemed problematic. The pretense for all of this was the president's concept of a new age federalism. Possibly as a result, 55 to 70% of Americans' prison population has been diagnosed either mildly or severely mentally ill. Often the care for individuals with mental illness fall on the family, and at times the results are violent and tragic. Also, after the Omnibus Act, homelessness grew to astronomical proportions, with a great number of these individuals also being diagnosed as mentally ill. There has been an unbelievable rise in school violence, whether it be bullying on an individual basis or walking into a school with a loaded assault rifle, killing all who cross your path. Individuals who intentionally harm their co-workers is also possibly a result of inadequate resources to mental health care. This country has declared itself in an opioid crisis that is currently being treated by giving addicts other medications that either mimic or are opioids, with minimal or inadequate one-on-one counseling to treat the addict's mental health issues. The frustration level among the mental health and social work community must be off the charts. To define mass murder, it is one aggressor who kills at least 4 people in a 24-hour period. And there are words for mass murder in many languages dating back to ancient times. In the early 1900s, there were none. And interestingly, when Prohibition came about, there were 2. And with the Great Depression, there were 9. World War II saw 8. The 70s saw 13 mass shootings, and it grows. By the 80s, there are 32. By the 90s, one of the highest years, was 42. From 2010 to 2013, there were 14. A great number of these shooters have mental health issues and obtain their weapons legally. Mass shootings are a matter of public and mental health. The trend in America have been from the 30s to 60s. Mass shootings were familicides and felony-related killings. From 1960 to the present, most mass shootings are in public places against unknown bystanders. These shootings can occur anywhere, from a McDonald's in 1984 where 22 people were killed at work. In 1986, 14 postal workers were killed. 5 girls were killed at an Amish school in 2006. In 2007, 32 killed at Virginia Tech. 12 killed at a Batman movie in 2015. 15 killed at a church. 2017 country music concert, 58 killed, 500 wounded. This has gone down as the largest mass shooting in history. Several days ago, America experienced another mass shooting in Parkland, Florida. There, another 17 dead, and the shooter in custody. Certainly, measures put in place to control what kind of weapons an individual can own would help control some of these activities, or at the least, the deaths. Unless you can address the underlying issues that individuals who take this course of action, having taken away their automatic weapons, will not solve a thing.